What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got this one right here. So what is Anzac Day? To be really honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what Anzac Day is. So that's why we are here to watch this video and figure this out together. Most of you might already know if you're from Australia. So yeah, I think it's best for me to find out as well. If you want to watch along, go ahead. It will be fun. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. And let's actually see what we got. Click view mini clips. There's volume 4 here. Yep.
Every year in Australia, we commemorate a very important day in Australian history known as Anzac Day.
Anzac Day.
At this time of the year, you might sometimes bake Anzac biscuits or stand in silence to reflect and remember Anzac soldiers.
Okay, I think I'm getting an understanding of what this is. It's like for the veterans and things like right that passed away during war or wherever, and it's like a remembrance day sort of thing.
But do you know who the Anzacs were and why it is important that we commemorate this day?
So it is to do with remembrance. So, but who are the Anzac? Let's find out.
1914, the world was in turmoil at the outbreak of World War I. Though Australia and New Zealand were considered young nations, both of these countries came together to help their British allies in the war. These soldiers were called Anzacs, which stands for Australia and New Zealand Army Corps.
I see what this is now.
On the 25th of April 1915, the Anzacs travelled to a place called the Gallipoli Peninsula to capture the Turkish capital of Istanbul, known then as Constantinople. However, they were met by a fierce defence from Ottoman Turkish soldiers. What they had hoped to be a quick campaign turned out to be 8 months of brutal warfare.
8 months.
8 months after their arrival, the Anzacs evacuated from Gallipoli, but not before many soldiers had given their life or suffered great injuries. In fact, over 10,000 Anzacs died at the fierce hand of the war at Gallipoli. Upon their return, Australia has commemorated Anzac Day since the 25th of April 1916, 1 year after the Anzacs first arrived at Gallipoli. There are many symbols and emblems that you might recognise on Anzac Day. Let's have a look at a few of them. Yum, an Anzac biscuit. It can be
they even have biscuits for this. Isn't that so cool, bro?
Fun to help bake these and even more fun to eat around Anzac Day.
Wow.
But it's a bit funny to remember Anzac Day by eating a biscuit, isn't it?
True. It is a bit weird.
The Anzac biscuit we have today is similar to a type of food many of the Anzac soldiers carried with them. Because they didn't have fridges or shops to get food from, the soldiers needed to eat food that would not go bad over time.
That would last for a long period of time.
Anzac biscuits, which were a substitute for bread. Though they can be a tasty treat, they also help us remember some of the struggles Anzac soldiers went through.
Isn't that just a cool way of actually remembering this Anzac Day? Like these biscuits, like these Anzac, how do they call it? Anzac fighters, I would say, like used to eat during this World War I. That is amazing, bro.
Another symbol you might recognize are flowers, such as red poppies or rosemary flowers.
Yeah, we have poppies in the UK as well for Remembrance Day.
Red poppies were famously found growing in some of the most brutal locations of World War I, such as northern France and Belgium, after the war had ended. Rosemary flowers symbolize memory and were found scattered throughout the peninsula at Gallipoli. Because these flowers are very symbolic, They are used as a way for us to remember those fallen by war. They can often be seen being laid down in remembrance of fallen soldiers during days such as Anzac Day.
Okay.
The original Anzac Day was significant because not only was it a day to remember and pay respects to the families and friends of those that had died in war, it also played a major part in forming an Australian identity of courage and mateship that is still important today. Whilst the Anzac legend lives on, soldiers from Australia have defended our country in other wars since World War I. This means that when we commemorate Anzac Day, we remember those that have given their lives in service of our country on other occasions as well. There are many ways Anzac Day is commemorated today. Often people will rise for a dawn service. These services are held at dawn each year because this was the same time Anzac soldiers originally arrived on Gallipoli shores. What are some of the other ways we remember those in our past and present who have committed themselves to the service of our country on Anzac Day?
That is just beautiful, bro. That is just beautiful. Anzac Day. So it's just a day for the Australians to remember these soldiers that went to help in the UK, like New Zealand and Australia. So wow, bro. Wow, bro. Pretty amazing. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys, in the comments below. If you did enjoy, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and do send me some other video suggestions. I will check them out. Hey guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and peace out.